Hello everybody and welcome to another Genshin Impact live stream. Has been a wonderful Saturday. I hope you're having a great day. I'll be coming better soon to my live stream. Okay, bunch of things to do. Not much time, although I'm probably gonna also stream Genshin tomorrow. I had like Star Rail in my schedule originally, but we're getting a new Star Rail update on Monday, and I definitely won't be able to finish the story in one day. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is stream Star Rail Monday, Tuesday, but then do Saturday, Sunday Genshin to compensate. Either way, let's first start from dailies. Let's also switch to the actual daily team, including Lina. How's her friendship looking, by the way? 7? Okay, yeah, fairly good. I do need to get her out of the team pretty soon. Yeah, it's actually gonna be a bit annoying, cause right now I have 3 characters who need to be in this team: Nicole, Prunlina, and soon we will get Lochen as well. So Lochen will replace Varka, and then when Sandrone comes, she will replace Linnea. But the other characters will probably still not be ready. Although Prune and Nicole are getting friendship pretty quickly, because I'm using them for the Stygian farm. But yeah, if I'm gonna be locked with the three witch characters with Sandrone, she wouldn't be doing any damage without Electro in the team. And Lochen won't be doing that much damage either without any off-fielders. Except for Prune. So it's gonna be a period of scuffed daily combat missions. If only we could fit Durin or Fischl to tie it all together. So satisfying. Hello, Sayonara. But yeah, now the daily team is actually fairly legit, especially once I do the witch quests for Nicole and Prune, or just Nicole or Prune even. As long as I get one of them, so that Varka's passive is also activated. But it is fine, like it's 3 characters with perfect synergy, and Lina can heal, so she's not useless, and collect rocks. But once Lochen and Sandrone enter the picture, it won't be as nice. That combat music is so nice. But yeah, man, there is so much to do right now that I haven't even had time to really play the rhythm game. I've done some of the songs day one, but not even every single one, just a few of them. Here we go. But yeah, still the priority will be my daily tasks and weekly. Although my transformer is gonna be ready like at night. Actually 2 hours, okay, it's fine. Because last time I used the transformer like after midnight. Because we were busy doing the quest. So now it will be a while until it's up. But yeah, 2 hours. Even if it's like actually 2 hours 15 minutes and it just rounds down, which is actually fairly likely, that's still like okay. That would still be at the very end of my stream, which is fine. Let's go spend resin. Maybe finally we'll get a decent piece. I'm not asking for much. Hello, Sid. I really love all the particles that Nicole generates. Nicole into Durin, bam bam, easy burst. But if there's still no Durin, you'll get there. The patch just started. Actually, it's already been almost 2 weeks. Maybe you won't get there actually. Let's first spend my regular resin. Garbage. 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 Yeah, yeah. This is not playable. You haven't even done the main story. Bro, it was so good. Bro keeps dodging my slam. Garbage. Garbage. I mean, this is potentially 3 good stats, but yeah, it doesn't have the 3 best ones. EMER are probably like kinda cope-ish, while double crit attack is what you want. Kinda like Flints, I imagine. I'm not like 100% sure, but 90% sure. Which boss can Mavuika C0R to beat? Every single one. Mavuika can clear whatever you want it to clear. Oh, I didn't switch to prune. Whoops. No BB. Which I'm pretty sure there are like 1 or 2 cost clears on every boss with Mavuika. Let me see. On Dire, of course. On Dire. So, yeah, the 3 bosses here. We have Mavuika. Okay, on Watcher you may need slightly more apparently. Okay, Watcher is like C2 Citlali. Okay, but yeah. Here there is a C0 Mavuika, C0 Citlali clear on the Wolf. Or C0 Mavuika with Mona, C6 Mona, but depending on how you count cost, this could be seen as cheaper. Then also, wait, this is, oh yeah, C0R1 Mavuika, C6 Yansan, C6 Bennett, C0R0 Kazuha on the Wolf. Or Mavuika Yansan Bennett Lynette. Lynette R1 apparently, so she has like what, Big Patrol song or something? And then, yeah, and then this boss, Mavuika with 3-4 star, with, yeah, 3-4 stars. Or you can also go Citlali Bennett Yansan, Citlali Bennett Shilonen. Lots of options for Tulpa. Tulpa is like the Mavuika shield boss. There's like a spreadsheet with the cheapest clears that every character can do versus every Stygian boss. Very useful resource if you want to like see what is which character to play where and how to organize your teams. Green means it's like very low cost, maybe a Sig here and there. Yellow means, yeah, like here is C2 Citlali, you might have like a C2 somewhere. Oh, this is yellow, but it's like R1 Varesa, R1 Durin, and that's it. Sometimes it might be yellow if it's cheap, but like incredibly hard. So there are like some bosses where Yeah, sure, somebody cleared with C0R1 Mavuika, but you are not gonna do that, so it's gonna be yellow. And then red means it's like whale. C6 Kinich, C6 Chaska, yeah. Technically possible, but not really. And then sometimes it's just not clearable at all. Kinich cannot clear the Emperor of Fire and Iron. Wait, let's open the... You do have a second Columbina this Stygian though. The second Columbina is called Hydro Tulpa. If you look at the lunar carries here versus the Tulpa, all of them, C0 Zibai, C0 C0R0 Zibai, C0R0 Lina, C6 Luga, C6 Diona, clears Tulpa. You have C0R0 Nefer, C0R0 Lama, C6 Special, C6 Sucrose, clears Tulpa. You have C0R0 Flins with C0R0 Nefa, Chevrus, Shangling, clears Tulpa. So you can clear Tulpa without Columbina, C0R0 if you have like any duo of the lunar carries. And then you can use the other one on another boss, right? You can use the other one on the Watcher. They also do very well against the Watcher. They just need Columbina here. Although C0R0 Nefer Lauma Aino Bennett. That's impressive. So apparently you don't even need Columbina for the Watcher. But yeah, you probably want Columbina for the Watcher. So Columbina for the Watcher, then on Tulpa you play no Columbina Lunar team, and then you just have the Wolf left. If you have Varka during stuff, that's like the easiest. But also the Mavuika teams do very well. Thank you very much, Full Arter, for the follow and welcome to the stream. So yeah, Mavuika on Wolf, and then 2 Lunar carries Tulpa Watcher is also one of the best things to do. Especially if you don't have the Varka teams. Anybody see the Nefer of Columbia? Doesn't really matter much. They are both gonna destroy the respective bosses. The Tulpa and the Watcher. With C2 Nefer you could even go for the Wolf, but probably not worth it. You just use Mavuika against the Wolf. Will Skerk work? How does Skerk do? Skerk is good against Tulpa, and with some extra investment, I guess this is the cheapest, C2 Furina versus Watcher, but that's kinda sus. So she's fine against Tulpa, but this is where you use your second lunar carry against the Tulpa. You have C2 Zibai, C2 Nefer, just use the other one against the Tulpa and one against the Watcher. Zibai is just stronger, so probably. Although this I know clear. Man, Nefer must do very well against the Watcher then as well. But it doesn't really matter, right? One against Tulpa, one against Watcher. Whichever you feel is stronger, which probably is C2 Zibai. Just use them against the Watcher because it's gonna be a bit harder probably. And then the other one on Tulpa. And then you use Mavuika on Wolf. And you should actually have a pretty nice time. So where were we? Nicole got a new flower and new feather. Okay. Level 90 for the highest attack, okay. 9-8, yeah, make sure to crown the skill. Oath Throne Eye, best 4-star. And then... new flower, new feather, yeah, 20% attack almost here. And we even have some ER. And then this one with also 20% attack, ER and flat attack to boot. That's pretty premium. You probably hit 4k in combat. For the max buff. Even. So that's pretty amazing. And you still have a bunch of ER because Oath Sworn Eye gives you 48 extra after the skill, and she generates a lot of particles. So yeah, this is a pretty top tier Nicole. Let's see if we can get anything decent. EM sounds. Yeah, not what we want on this set. Sucrose could play this sometimes, maybe. Not really. If it had ER, I would maybe freeze it. In her burst, only good for like Varka. 4 hex carries. Yeah, 4 hex carries. Doesn't mean only Varka, there's also Klee and main DPS Mona and Lochen. And main DPS Venti, all of them. But yeah, for non-hex carries you don't put the burst. Not worth the animation time. So that's why you should crown the skill before you level the burst past 6. So 9-8 is not optimal. He's gonna do with Nicole. Yeah, I've seen some. Or rather, I have seen thumbnails of videos showcasing C6 main DPS Mona with Nicole, but I haven't actually watched the videos. But yeah, if you're a Mona enjoyer, she actually has some potential with Nicole. Probably with Durin. The one I saw was with Durin, but Mavujka should be just as good. You shouldn't need Durin. Because Durin isn't actually like that great when it comes to just making your own fielder. Like, Durin doesn't provide that much if it's just your own fielder vaping. Because with C6 Mona, you want Mona to vape. So Mavujka should be just as good. Or maybe even Xiangling sometimes.
拒絶気をつけてと運命の変わり目えっかよっとあっしし
He juked me again. Crit damage, defense percent, HP percent, double crit. Yeah, this is just garbage. This is never useful. On critical skill, the team instantly gets the attack buff. Yes, but no. They instantly get an attack buff, but not the full attack buff. Because Nicole has like two parts of the buff. One is the attack scaling part that she has. I think it's up to 600 attack. And there is another 300 attack on top, but that one is conditional. You either need to be a Hex character and then you get the 300 attack immediately, or it's 3 seconds after you switch in. So for example, if you use Nicole's skill and you switch to Mavujka and burst immediately, the 300 extra attack will not be online yet. It will only be online 3 seconds later, so the burst will finish and pretty much right after that you will get the extra attack. Is that better than the Bennett provides? With the set bonus, if we account for the Hex set bonus that Nicole can give, then pretty much yeah. But you do need 2 Hexarray characters. If your team doesn't really accommodate 2 Hexarray characters, she's worse than Bennett in terms of buffing 1 character. Unless it's a Hex character. I mean, Hex DPSs are Hex, but when the burst is useful, so with Hex DPSs, the extra burst damage makes her quite a lot better. But then you also have the set bonus and everything fully active. Because a big part of Nicole's strength is being able to run the set. Also decent piece. Let's go to good substats. But yeah, 40% damage bonus. Bennett doesn't have any sets that are nearly as good. Crit rate, crit damage, ER. Not good on this set probably. Actually, I mean this on like Fischl or Durin sometimes. If somehow we can't play Nicole in the team at the same time. I don't know. It could be something. Could be something. Maybe it's an Albedo piece actually. Oh yeah. Yeah. Albedo Mona duo in a Zibai team. So this is terrible, and pyro damage is also terrible on a superconduct set. I'm fairly certain no pyro characters will want to run the superconduct set. Actually, wait, what's the condition on it? Do we need to be the one triggering the superconduct? Because there are some conditional sets like the lunar one that anybody can play actually. This is almost good. When the equipping character attacks opponents affected by superconduct. Wait, anybody can play this. Anybody can play this. It's not like that amazing. But if you're playing some old coop character that has no set bonuses, like that doesn't have any good artifact sets for them, This is fine. 16 crit rate, 18 attack. Yeah. Worse than the alternatives, like the lunar set. But it's something. Double crit, but it's a 3-liner, no attack percent. Yeah, no. We are not in a hurry to get cope pieces. Yeah, 3-liner feathers and flowers are kinda like dead on arrival. We only want the best for Lady Sandrona.
物語は始まった。
レッカはっよっよっとふっはっチェー
Unfortunate.
退却
危ない。物語は始まった。
レッカよっはっよっもっと激しく
Trying to do the cancel is actually makes me slower on average. Okay, final clear for now. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Yeah. Unfortunate. I got one piece, the one feather that might be something. So far I have an offset feather because I got like nothing before. And we can even cope with this attack percent single substat. No, if I want 3-liners with one attack percent substat, I already have pieces for that. But I want like, yeah, ER or flat attack. Okay, I believe actually. Throw in one of the plus 12s. Going straight to level 12. Not much. It's not really I believe, and more so I have no other options on this set. This is the first decent piece I got. Yeah, that's not amazing. But it's my only piece. Oh no, okay, maybe it's not my only piece at this point. Like, this point is just terrible. I have the offset. I do have the offset. But that means I need to play this. If we roll one more attack percent, it's the same as this feather. Or as this flower. Actually better, because that flower low rolled like crazy. This is so cope. But I'm going there. I will level this up. Hello, Ranan. We'll check the fish in just a second. Just let me see. Let me get disappointed by this piece. 5 times bonus, and yeah, it rolled flat HP. It's still my best piece on set. This is my best piece. After spending 40 fragiles here. And then 4 days worth of resin on top. Actually, more than that, because I also had like saved resin from before. Yeah. Okay, facial level 90, C6. Not triple crowned, SMH. Polar Star is good, but the Venti weapon should be even better. The... whatever it's called. Wait. So if you are a true facial aficionado, Daybreak Chronicles, yeah, that's even better. It doesn't have any like cringe conditions. Like Polar Star, because for Polar Star to actually be good, you need to do a normal attack. To get an additional stack of the passive. This just works, Daybreak Chronicles. So that's quite lovely. And Golden Troop is not even necessarily the best set anymore either. There is Day Carved from Rising Winds, which is like... I mean, it's kind of like almost exactly the same. But the stats synergize better with this weapon, right? Because this weapon, Daybreak Chronicles, gives you a lot of damage bonus. Gives you 60% damage bonus, right? Yeah, this is 60% damage bonus. So, a set that gives you 75% damage bonus isn't as great, because you already have so much. So then, I'm pretty sure the Hex set is the best option by like a tiny little margin. But you know, if you are min-maxing, might be the play. There is also another new set. Not so much for actually DPS Fischl, but for supportive Fischl. 40% damage bonus to the entire team. Essentially. Of the Wielders element and the on-fielders element. Only for Hexerai characters and only if we just only if you have 2 Hex. But yeah, Fischl is Hexerai and you do play her in Hex teams anyways. So that's another great option. If you value buffing the team a bit more, and you know, she's an older character. Most of her buffs, or rather all of her buffs from the Hexerai passive, just buff the team more rather than make Fischl more damage. Make Fischl do more damage. So buffing the team even more so is probably the play, unless somebody else already has it in your team. If you play her with Nicole, Nicole already plays the set. You can stack it, so then you can play a DPS set with Fischl. And it's not like Golden Troop is terrible, right? Polar Star Golden Troop, still a fine combo. With Polar Star, it's probably even better to have Golden Troop, because it gives you mostly attack percent, only a little bit of damage bonus, just you know. I'm pretty sure a min-maxed Fischl plays the Venti weapon, and then they carved from Rising Queens. But yeah, got some attack subs, a little bit of EM. You don't really play her in teams where this matters anymore, so kind of a waste. Aggravate is not real anymore, unfortunately. But ton of crit rate. We do overcap by a tiny little bit, but it's just like an insane amount of crit rate substats, and then a ton of crit damage as well. Pretty lovely. 5 rolls crit, 5 rolls crit, 5 rolls crit, 4 rolls crit. Ooh, a 3-liner. Impossible. 4 rolls crit and 1 attack percent, and then 4 rolls crit and 1 EM. Those are incredibly stacked pieces. Gotta refarm everything though. Do I like your crit ratio? Yeah, almost perfect. You just have 0.9% too much crit damage, or 0.45 not enough crit rate. So it's exactly 1 to 2. Of course, just joking, because everything over 100 doesn't matter. But 100 crit rate is lovely. But yeah, as much as I love Fischl, Durin is my boy now, so he gets the day carved from Rising Queen's pieces. Fischl is not gonna get them, unfortunately. So my Fischl is also gonna be stuck on troop, or maybe even play a supportive set in the future. Gasp. Okay, so are my plants ready? Yeah. So I will grab some silk flowers. Plant my plants in the teapot. And then I guess we'll continue the event. We should be getting close to the end of the event story, and then the gameplay should take less than an hour as well altogether. Future Secrets gonna be 9 FA? Yeah, nice. Okay, bonk, bonk, bonk. I should have started on that side. So that I didn't have to like backtrack as much actually. But yeah, all of this. And now we can plant the seeds. Your flames had a harder time clearing. What? Yeah, that has to be some skill issue. Or maybe like, maybe you forgot to level his weapon or equip artifacts on him. Or maybe you weren't swirling enough. Yeah, because with Fischl you're probably just on-fielding Sucrose most of the time, right? You have to stay on sucrose a bit more than you normally would. Even in a Flynn's team. But if it worked, it worked. Okay, also, let's do... Cause... Wait, have I done cooking for the weekly BP? Oh, I have actually. And foraging. Okay, so we don't need to do that. No point in wasting time. I mean, I do want to eventually master all recipes. Oh, 8 is good. I do want to eventually master all the recipes. And if I only craft 10 meals per week, it won't be enough. Dresden has been bought here. So there is some point in extra cooking. Hello, little crane. Okay, so let's go and continue the event. We are getting 2 new erudition characters, one after another. One of them has to be at least like a bit decent. Well, let's actually grab the plants. So I was almost at the end of like the day 2 of this event. Was already too late. So to leave, and today we should be able to finish day 2 and do all of day 3, which I imagine won't be too long. Let's go. So I already talked with everybody here. Found the girlies up top. Hiding. Now we can continue.
しばらく見ていたが、あのでかいのあいつらよりも子供みたいだぞ。数体だけ大きくなったのか?
Is it worth pulling? Yes. He is kind of like the 3B of Plan Arcadia, where he just has like the best amp in the game, good sub DPS potential, and amazing for sustainless clears as well. He can be like a pseudo sustain where he can draw enemy aggro, even has a hard taunt on his basic, and can revive himself. So yeah, pretty amazing character, especially if you have Ashvale or Acheron. Those are his best 2 teams. But you are gonna see him everywhere. You're gonna see him everywhere. If you watch like zero cycle clears on YouTube or something, he's gonna be all over the place because he's gonna be the most consistent sustainless option for pretty much anybody.
高いとこに立って見回せばすぐに見つかるだろうに。別に遊びたいってわけじゃないぞ。出発するなら呼んでくれ。私は本を読んでるからな。
I think we're ready to set out.
残るはコンダ村の北の砂浜だけだな。出発だ。
I love the drawings.
最後の場所だな。って言ってもどこから探せばいいんだ。あからさますぎるだろう。魔物がうじゃうじゃ集まってきたぞ。たかがスライム数匹。君たちは下がってろ。私が相手してやるのだ。小さな魔女のみんな、一緒にプルーネお姉ちゃんを手伝おう。おお、頑張れ。おいらはそばで応援してるぞ。 応援係を甘く見るなよ。オイラたちはこれまでたくさんの厳しい戦いを乗り越えてきたんだ。場外からのサポートはすっごく重要なんだからな。なんなら勝利の鍵って言ってもいいくらいだぜ。そうだろ？
Of course, this looks like it'll be a fierce battle. I will supervise. You got this, everyone.
頑張れくれ。ボンボン爆弾を使う。
Whoa! 5 characters.
左右、こいつらを振り回してやれ。グイグイ、目にもの見せてやるんだ。やるな、ナナ。みんなのやる気が全回復したぞ。こいつらの戦闘力がこんなに高いとはな。しっかり対策を練らなきゃ。お前ら息ぴったりだな。こうブンブンブンってして、えいえいえいってして、シュポポポポポポーって魔物をやっつけちゃったぞ。君たち結構やるな。パイモンも悪くなかったぞ。声が大きかった。クレイたちはすごい小さな魔女だからね。戦いが終わったら眠くなってきた。お腹すいた。
暗くなったら外に出ちゃダメって竜おばちゃんが言ってた。最後のかけらをしまったら帰りましょう。
Oh, wait, that's it? Okay, this was shorter than I expected. If I knew it would be this short, I would have finished it last stream. I expected like 10 more minutes.
ポップくん、どうだよ。
It was like 2 more minutes of content.
おいしいものがいっぱいあるぞ。全部オイラたちのために用意してくれたのか？
Why is he called a Dowking? Discuss the day's events over a delicious meal. Collecting the nightmare fragments went smoother than expected and was a lot more fun. Perhaps it's just the effect of all the little witches being together.
ポップコーン、どうだよと約束したから明日には元通りになれるよ。
あとはホムラの悪夢を食べることができればホムラも元気になるはずだ。心配いらないぞ。
ポップコーンがホムラちゃんを探すのを手伝ってみんなで一緒に遊ぼう。空想の友達、みんなで遊べたらもっといい。ママの魔法ならできるよ。クレイもその魔法を習ったのか？クレイまだ他の小さな魔女に登場魔法を伝える方法しか習ってないんだ。
そうい
The
うこと
one
なら
spell. At
師
least
匠
not
や
her.
竜おばちゃん、リスイおじちゃんたちもできるよ。みんななんでもできる仙人ですっごく強いんだから。
なら節の師匠にだってできるぞ。偉大な忍者だからな。
ならお前もできるか？
Not a chance. What do you mean? Eventually we'll become the god of the world. We'll eventually usurp the heavenly principles. Surely we can summon some imaginary friends at that point. Which I wonder if Sayos Master is ever gonna like be talked more about. Because she had a teacher that like left and told Sayo that she will return once she grows taller or something like that, and that's why she wants to grow so much. Because until she grows taller, she won't be able to find her master again. Could be a character that we could come back to eventually. Not a chance.
それもそうか。ならみんなすごい先輩ってことだな。ひひ。みんなの空想の友達が勢ぞろいしたところ、想像しただけですっごく面白そうだぜ。パイモンには空想の友達はいる？おいらに空想の友達はいないけど、いつも旅人が一緒にいてくれるし、何でも話せるからすっごく幸せだぞ。
Ah, no Paimon lore. Paimon is the best travel buddy I could ask for.
プルーネには空想の友達はいるのか？
Yeah, she has a dog.
もちろんいるぞ。デカルトっていうとっても可愛い犬で、私の最高の友達なのだ。プルーネお兄ちゃんと同じくらい可愛いの？まあ、そうなんじゃないか。私って可愛いのか。みんなお腹いっぱい食べたな。 そろそろ宿屋に戻って休む時間だ。まずは君たちを送ってくぞ。
プルーネもセツたちと一緒に泊まらないか？ミコ姉さんが取った部屋はすごく広いんだ。ここ何日かセツたちは一緒に寝ている。まだ場所はあるぞ。
そうそう、昨日の夜は枕投げもしたんだよ。
私は遠慮しとくのだ。すでに宿を。
一緒に遊ぼうよ、プルーネお姉ちゃん。ねえ、いいでしょ、いいでしょ。
わかった。行こう。
The little clap. Okay, so there's nobody here, right? Nobody here to talk to. So let's just wait until the next day and do the final chapter. I love this event, it's so cute.
こちらも準備はバッチリです。夢食いバクたちも一晩中お腹を空かしていましたから、必ず任務を遂行できるでしょう。
These are the fragments we collected.
私たちが最初に見つけたのと同じ匂いがします。間違いありませんね。では遠慮なくいただきます。
もうポップコーンは元に戻ったみたいだな。
はあ、めまいが収まった。思い出した。全部思い出したよ。この数日一緒にいてくれて、ホムラの悪夢のことまで解決してくれて、本当にありがとう。
いいって。ところで、なんでお前は友達とはぐれちまったんだ？空想の友達って子供の頭の中で暮らしてるんじゃないのか？
実はホムラはもう大人になったんだ。でも最近は仕事が忙しくて疲れが溜まって寝れなくて、やっとの思いで時間を作って郊外へ気晴らしに出かけたのに、ちょっとした一眠りでも悪夢を見ちゃって、せめて心地よく眠れるように、そんな思いで僕は悪夢を追い払おうと夢の中で暴れ回って悪いもの全部ぶん殴ってやったんだ。ぺしゃんこになるまでね。でも実際は悪夢の中の巨大な嵐に巻き込まれただけだったんだ。そしてホムラが起きた後、ホムラの寝てた場所には悪いものが残ってた。
悪夢のかけらだ。
そんなもの真っ先にぶっ壊してやらないと。
ポップコーンってもともと短気なんじゃないのか？
悪夢のかけらがさらに荒っぽくさせたんですよ。
結局また失敗だ。その時から頭がクラクラして、後のことは君たちも知っての通りだよ。
まあ悪夢のかけらは全部食べたし、問題は全部解決だよな。
いいえ、ホムラさんは一時的に悪夢から解放されただけで、心の機能はまだ元に戻っていません。むしろ問題は深刻です。先ほど夢食いバクが悪夢のかけらを消化している時に分かったのですが、かけらの中の感情にはどれも自分から干渉しようとした形跡がなかった。心が麻痺している証です。
もうずっとホムラは心から笑ってないんだ。小さい頃みたいに取り留めもなく空想にふけることもない。頭の中に奇妙で面白い光景が浮かぶこともなくなってしまった。だから僕も彼女の想像力に乗っかって姿を見せて、そばで励ますこともできなくて、ただ焦る気持ちばかりが膨らんでいった。
もし自分から楽しさを感じたり 探したりするのを諦めて負の感情に侵食されるがままになってしまったら
どうなるんだ？
日常の依頼の中でもそういう患者さんはいらっしゃいます。傍目には変わったところなどないように見えるかもしれませんが、本人はずっと虚しさを感じています。そして素晴らしいものを感知する能力をどんどん失っていくんです。ある患者さんはこう言っていました。私はここに座っているけど、心の中の楽しげな子供はもう二度と帰らない。
ダメだそんなの、絶対に僕がホムラを助けるんだ。
その子供はどこに行った？お腹が空いたら帰ってくる？ナナ、これは比喩だよ。比喩だよね。あれ、擬人化かな？大丈夫、帰ってくるよ。クレイね、反省室から出た時に一気にすっごく遠くまで走っちゃう時があるの。神団長でも追いつけないくらい。でもそんな時はドドコがクレイに言うの。それ以上走ったらまたすぐ反省室行きだよって。だからクレイ、いい子にして帰るんな。クレイの言ってることはちょっと違うけど、理屈は通ってると思うぞ。
言いたいことはわかるぞ。ポップコーンはホムラの空想の友達なのだろう。ポップコーンの言うことならホムラもきっと聞いてくれるはずなのだ。そうやって彼女の悩みを吹き飛ばしてあげられないか？
そうですね。実際心理療法などに頼らずとも本人が自力で悩みを解消できるならそれが一番です。
でもポップコーンが言ってたよな。ホムラはもうずっとポップコーンのことを思い出してないって。
He's real now, Paimon.
それだと姿も見えないし、声も聞こえないんじゃないか？
今はとにかくホムラにポップコーンのことを思い出してもらわないとな。
ホムラに会いに行かなくちゃ。彼女を助けてあげなくちゃ。
ちょっと落ち着くのだ。
小さな魔女会も手伝うよ。
Oh, quite far away from here. Let's see here. That's like the canon path we take. Coming from within the city would be kind of scuffed.
ポップコーンがいたぞ。早く行こう。
Oh, is it gonna be the guy from the very beginning? Oh.
ホムラ、お前の企画だが今一つだな。独創性に欠けるしインパクトもない。もう一度練り直してくれ。入りたての頃は悪くない発想をしてたのになぜどんどん普通になっていくんだ。とにかく今回の設計協議は重要だ。会社もお前には期待してるんだから気合を入れてくれよ。
でももう第12項で。かしこまりました。
あれってこの前愛沙戦闘の入り口で見かけたやつじゃないか？あいつがホムラだったのか。ポップコーンがずっと体当たりしてるのが。
長い髪の手入れは時間がかかりすぎるのだ。
鼻からのスカートもう履かないのかな？
私のママも仕事をするならズボンの方が便利だって言ってたぞ。まあ私は関係ないと思うがな。着心地が一番なのだ。
What's that? I'm hearing weird noises from behind the window. Hello, Aurelian. I'm excited for Sarah's like Sandrone. Yeah, Sandrone is looking pretty cool. Quite excited for her. Stellar Super Contact. We'll need to see how they expand upon it. Looks pretty nice. Like out of the, if we were to rank the like 3 reactions we got so far, Lunar Crystallize, Lunar Charged, and Lunar Bloom. Lunar Bloom is like, you know, Z tier, not even a reaction. Lunar Crystallize is actually pretty cool. Made a combo that was useless before, and now you can actually even play for the reaction itself. and like the application matters and stuff like that, I would say it's like at least high B tier, maybe A. And Lunar Charged, it's like Electro Charged, but slightly different. It's like hits less often, but scales with crit, so hits a bit harder. It's like meh, like C tier or something. Stellar Superconduct is probably gonna be like B tier. When it comes to how creatively it is designed, not how powerful it is, right? Just like how creatively it was designed. It's probably second best out of the, if we take all the 4 reactions together. Because the way it works is, it doesn't actually do any damage itself. It just creates a field, and then inside that field you have all these characters getting the Stellar Superconduct buff. So in this way it's kinda similar to Lunar Bloom, in that it's not even a reaction itself, but it's not as bad, because based on how much Electro and Cryo you apply, you increase the multiplier of the stellar character's stellar abilities. And also you just get a damage bonus for Cryo and Electro, for other characters that don't have stellar abilities. So the application actually matters. So that's pretty cool. It's the second reaction where the application actually matters. Because with Lunar Bloom, not even a reaction, so it doesn't matter. And then Lunar Charge, you just need to apply it like once every 3 seconds or something. So the speed and frequency of your application, yeah, irrelevant. But here is actually relevant. If you hit too slowly, if you have just like, if you play Sandrone Janssen, your multipliers will be very low because you are not proccing the Superconduct often enough. I mean, Janssen just you wouldn't even have good uptime on the field, but yeah, just it matters how much you apply the elements, and that's the core thing that makes the Genshin combat fun, the interactions between elements. So yeah, it looks pretty decent. It's not like amazing, but better than average. Electrap is solid. Electrap is kinda scuffed, but should be fine enough as long as you have more Electro or Cryo in the team. Like if you just had Sandrone Yae as like a two character team, you would not be getting the highest multipliers, I'm pretty sure, even though Sandrone's Cryo up is pretty fast. But I'm not 100% sure though. But yeah, Yae is one of the characters who is getting stellar buffs. So she's gonna be doing stellar superconduct damage herself, and then she gets some pretty good buffs on her constellations. Let me just... Because baseline, the difference isn't even that big between old Yae and new Yae. Like she deals more damage, right? She enters the Radiant Stellar Conduct state. She deals stellar conduct damage here, and the additional electro damage. So she has like more hits, and just super conduct damage. But then the real buffs are in the cons. C1 gives 40% electro damage and stellar conduct damage bonus, and then C2 now gives 200 EM. In addition to what they did before, more energy on C1, and the stronger turrets with higher range. Yeah, so if you already have C3, that's gonna be pretty amazing. Yeah, all the cons are getting buffed, except for like 3 and 5. But yeah, 1 and 2, big buffs to the team. She should be quite amazing even going forward in stellar teams. C4 is just personal damage. Like in addition to what she had before, which is electro damage bonus for nearby party members and energy, irrelevant in the new teams. But yeah, 100% elemental burst damage. Sure. Does this actually work for the... No, because the burst doesn't actually do stellar damage. Yeah, okay, so C4 kinda sucks. Whatever. But then C6, 60% death shred, and 150 crit damage on top of the 60 death that she already had. So if you want to like main DPS, yeah, or something, or even just like focus on her damage, there are options for that. But yeah, she can caps at C2. Those are like the actually great cons. C1, C2 as a stellar conduct sub DPS buffer thingy. The Inefa of stellar superconduct.
近々展示会があるから時間を作って例の顧客を案内してくれ。しっかり接待しろよ。来年の注文はあの人次第なんだからな。それからついでに設計図も頼む。絵を描くのが好きなんだろう。単体で見れば大したことない絵だが参考資料に入れる分にはごまかしに使える。とりあえずざっと下書きを書いてくれ。中身は重要じゃないから見栄えだけでいい。後で顧客の意見を見て修正だな。
仕事がいっぱい。逃げたい。
ホムラ、早く断るんだ。
わかりました。
子供の頃のあの激しさを思い出せよな。すっげえ詩を書いてたじゃないか。そうだ、あの詩を使えば昔のこととかポップコーンのことを思い出すんじゃないのか。吹っ飛ばせ涙虫、蹴っ飛ばせ鼻水怪獣、激強だって怖くない、パンチで宇宙へさようなら、悪いやつらはやっつけて。左右、続きは何だっけか。
やっつけた後は、しまった。うとうとしてたから覚えていないぞ。
悪い奴らはやっつけて、みんな袋に詰めちゃおう。あんたなんか袋詰めにしてやる。ちょっと待って。
どうした？まだ何かわからないことでもあるのか？
分かってないのはそっちよ。修正の指示は2点3点するし、自分が何を求めてるのかも分かってないくせに、それを察しろですって。お願いだから考えをまとめてから口を開いて。どうしても私に考えろと言うならそれでもいいわ。その代わり素人が玄人に指図するのはやめて。修正後に入らないと言ったり、完成後に文句を言ったり、自分では大した案も出せないくせに私に独創性がないことにするのはやめて。会社は私に期待してる？そうですか。どうもありがとう。私だって仕事には本気で取り組んでた。毎日自腹でコーヒーを買って気合を入れて、一度でも会社は私に感謝してくれた？
会社の評価を示す奨励プランを。
話の途中よ、口を挟まないで。奨励ってのは仕事が増えることなわけ？今や担当外の仕事までやらされてるのよ。私は機械じゃない。ゼンマイを巻けばずっと動き続けられると思わないで。仕事量は基準を大幅に超えてるし、ずっと寝不足なのよ。こんな状態でまともな仕事ができるわけないでしょ。社長として専門的な指導ができないなら、せめて仕事に専念できる環境くらい整えて。最後に、絵を描くのは個人の趣味だから、一切口出ししないで。
怒らないでくれ。非を認めよう。悪かった。俺の配慮が足りなかった。そうだ、3ヶ月ほど有給休暇をやるからゆっくり休んで英気を養うといい。分かってる分かってる。上辺だけの評価じゃダメだよな。これまでの貢献に感謝してさらに3ヶ月分の賞与を出そう。これならどうだ？ 3 ヶ月分の賞与、3ヶ月分の賞与。
Wait, is his voice Albert?
3ヶ月分の賞与。
Is she still hallucinating when she's hearing 3 months bonus? But yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy, this boss, I'm not even sure where I would check this, but I'm pretty sure he has the same voice actor as Albert in Star Rail in Japanese.
問題ないか？
Yeah, this was a hallucination.
しますので、それを聞いてから修正が必要かどうか判断してください。でも、まずは2日間お休みをいただけませんか？お話は戻ってからということでいいですか？
特別な事情がない限り休暇は取らないようにと言っていたはずだ。しばらくは業務が立て込んでいるからもう少し頑張ってくれると助かるんだが。
すみません。でももう限界で仕事が多すぎて体調を崩し始めているんです。分かってください。
ずっと何も言わなかっただろう。いつも時間通りに仕事を終わらせていたから問題なくこなせていると思っていた。
納期までに仕事を終わらせていたのはそれが私の仕事だからです。でもあの理不尽な臨時の管轄外の仕事については残業してどうにか終わらせていただけです。最近はずっと残業続きで、できればお手数ですがスケジュールを調整していただけませんか？
でも顧客はあと数日でいらっしゃるし、急にそんなことを言われてもすぐに人員を手配するのは難しい。
でもそもそも顧客の接待は私の仕事ではありませんよね。もしどうしても休暇が下りないなら実はもう用意してありまして。
落ち着け。あの二文字は言わないでくれ。こうしよう。まずは休んでなるべく早く状態を整えて復帰してくれ。なるべく早く頼む。
わかりました。なるべく早く。
Too bad the like real outburst was just her imagination.
なんとか話がまとまってよかった。説明の用意はしてたから最悪顧客の対応に行こうと思ってたけど。ポップコーン？ポップコーン？本当にあなたなの？それに
小村ねーね、こんにちは。ヨーヨたちはポップコーンのお友達だよ。
ちょっと待って、私の空想の友達が私以外の現実の友達を作ったの？もしかして私まだ空想の中にいるんじゃ。
Popcorn explains what happened with the little witches chiming in with details here and there.
そうだったのね。みんなありがとう。最近調子が悪かったから知らない間に悪夢を見てたのかも。迷惑をかけてごめんなさい。
安心しろ。悪夢は夢食いバグが食べてくれた。これからはぐっすり眠れるぞ。
でもどう大王はあなたの心に問題があるって。こら、言い方がストレートすぎるだろ。大人はそういうのを受け止めきれないのだぞ。まあポップコーンも言ってたぞ。お前最近仕事が忙しいんだってな。
ええ、初めての仕事なの。最初は期待に胸を膨らませて絶対に一旗あげてやるって思ってた。でもすぐに現実はそう簡単にはいかないって気づいてしまった。終わらない仕事、うまくいかない人間関係、実現できない計画。手元の難題もまだ解決してないのに、さらに大きな難題が次から次へと湧いてくる。厄介事が次から次へと押し寄せて息をつく暇もない。仕事が終わると口も聞きたくないくらいクタクタになっちゃって、好きだったことすらやる気が起きなくて、ただどこかで横になりたいって
わかるのだ。大人の世界はつまらなくて冷たくて残酷なのだ。
何共感してるんだよ。
Kyle is
お
getting
前は
schooled
ま
by a
だ大
bunch
人
of
じゃないだ
children.
ろ。
クレイよくわかんない。大人も子供もみんな同じ世界にいるんじゃないの？ママが言ってたよ。大人は大きくなった子供で、大人の服を着た子供だって。
説はこれまで散々情報収集をしてきたが、中にはおもちゃで遊ぶのが好きな大人もいたぞ。人形に声を当てたり、葉っぱや小石でままごとをしたりな。まあ、誰とは言えないが。
大人になったって子供の頃みたいに怪獣ごっこをしたり、家具の上を渡って溶岩を避けたりできるよ。想像の世界では何だってできるんだから。
さっき頭の中でやりたいことを空想したみたいに。現実じゃないけど想像してる間はすごく気が楽になったわ。
そんなんじゃまだまだなのだ。
I love the little hexen
子
circle.
供は純粋で想像を全部本物だと信じちゃうのだ。だからこそ本当に楽しくなれる。大人は空想は現実じゃないって分かりつつも、想像で自分をごまかして結局は逃亡してるだけだ。
You mean mental escapism?
そうそれなのだ。覚え間違えてたか。とにかく自分が楽しくなれることを考えるだけじゃなくて行動に移すのが大事なのだ。仕事でも生活でも嫌なことや嫌なやつに会ったら反抗したり、いつもと違うことをしてみるといいぞ。さっきみたいに勇敢に脳を突きつけるのもその第一歩なのだ。涙虫や鼻水怪獣だと思ってみんな吹っ飛ばせばいいのだ。
おお、すごい気迫だな。
失敗したって大したことはない。また仕事を探せばいいだけなのだ。
さっきの気迫は。
ポップコーン、私に失望した？子供の頃の夢は一つも叶わなかったし、立派な大人にもなれてない。
今は毎日天ぷらを食べたいだけ食べられる？
やろうと思えばできるけど。
大好きな娯楽小説や漫画も自分で買える？大人にお願いしなくても。
もう自分で稼いでるもの、もちろん買えるわ。
それならもう立派な大人だよ。
まさか子供に諭される日が来るなんて。みんなの言う通りね。少しずつ変われるように頑張ってみるわ。ありがとう。ポップコーンもありがとう。ポ
So
ップ
cute.
コーン、私に失望した？
今は毎日
Oh, the same.
大好きな娯楽。
もう自分。
What's the point of replaying the same dialogue from a second ago? Just don't make them have any dialogue. Well done with your 3 teams. Very nice.
ポップコーンとホムラが再会できて本当によかったな。
はあ、よかった。デカルト、今頃どうしてるんだろうな。私はちっとも前進してないのだ。
どうしたの？プルーネお姉ちゃん。
私、
心配しないで。もし話したくないなら聞かなかったことにする。でももし俺たちを信じてくれるなら全力で君の力になるよ。そうだよね、小さな魔女のみんな。
クレイの中ではプルーネお姉ちゃんももうとっくに小さな魔女界の仲間だよ。みんなお姉ちゃんのことが大好きだもん。
ヨーヨも賛成。
ブルーネネーネと一緒にかけらを探した時は息がぴったりだったし。
背の高さもお揃いだしな。ハンマーを使った竹馬を教えてくれたのも面白かったぞ。背が伸びるってああいう感じなんだな。
ブルーネは物知りで何でも教えてくれる。山柄の絵本を貸してくれたのもナナ覚えてる。ひひ、おいらもだぞ。小さな魔女たちとお菓子を分けるとき、自然とお前の分も数に入れてたんだよな。
姫たち私そんなにいいやつじゃないのに。実は最初から嘘をついてたんだ。私はアリスの友達じゃない。私の正体は魔女ハンターで、魔女は敵だ。あんなのと友達になんてなるわけない。魔女と口論になって、あいつ恥知らずにも言いまかせないからって私の空想の友達を連れて行ったのだ。デカルトは私の一番の友達なのに。それに全ての魔女に勝たないと私の空想の友達は取り戻せないって言われたのだ。魔女を見つけるためやっとの思いでモンドまで追ってきた。
É puro.
手がかりは稲妻って聞いて夜通し船で来たのに、結局なんで小さな魔女なんだ。全然思ってたのと違うじゃないか。邪悪な魔女なんかじゃなくて無邪気な子供たちじゃないか。それに私にこんなに優しくしてくれて、君たちを敵だなんて思えるわけない。
大丈夫だよ。泣きたいときは泣いてもいいんだから。
The lever stay by Prune's side, holding her hand and patting her on the back until eventually she calms down.
もう平気なのだ。ありがとうな。それとだな、さっきみんなの前で泣いたの恥ずかしいから内緒にしてくれないか。
いいや。落ち着いたみたいだし、聞いてもいいか？お前はアリスが空想の友達を連れ去るところをその目で見たのか？
直接見たわけじゃないか。
じゃああいつは魔女にどうやって勝てばいいかについては言ってたか？
ルールは言ってなかった気がするぞ。悪役がよくやる手口だ。でも戦えとかそんなとこだろう。
オイラたちの知ってるアリスなら多分お決まり試練なんて用意しないと思うぜ。それにそんな悪いやつじゃないしな。
どんなパターンだろうと魔女ハンターとしての立場は変わらないのだ。つまり私と小さな魔女の間には
You might be at odds with the big witches, but it has nothing to do with the little Hexenzirkel.
そうか。アリスはお前に全ての魔女に勝てって言ってたけど、その時はまだ小さな魔女会なんてなかったんだもんな。小さな魔女会の助けがあればきっと大魔女会を倒して空想の友達を助け出せるぞ。
でもクレイはアリスの娘なのだぞ。
クレイ、何が起きたのかよくわかんないけど、ママはきっとプルーネお姉ちゃんとゲームをしてるんだよね。だってママがよく言ってたもん。クレイはいつかママに勝ってママよりもっとすごい魔女になるんだって。クレイも大魔女を捕まえるゲームやりたい。入れて。
鍛錬になりそうだな。節も入れてくれ。節は師匠よりすごい忍者になる。 そうすればのんびり寝ていたって誰も文句は言えなくなるからな。
師匠が教えてくれたんだけど、それって青は愛よりいでて、愛より青しって言うんだって。ヨーヨたちも愛より青くならないとね。そうでしょ、ナナ。青好き、一緒にやる。
Yeah, which character besides Chaska? That's a pretty bad character to be missing, actually. Because even if you... Like, when you have every character, you can't actually use them all in the end game or anything. You're probably just gonna use either your like very favorites or the most recent ones who are the strongest. But Chaska is like the very best at exploration. I don't actually fight with her much, but I use her every single day. When I want to like collect artifacts, rocks, or anything. Yeah, Chaska is the one character who would be very inconvenienced if I didn't own. More so than any damage dealer.
修羅場をくぐり抜けてきたオイラには余裕だぜ。旅人がいれば大魔女も超大魔女も巨大魔女だって朝飯前だ。
Guess I've been voluntold. I mean, the true exploration teams don't actually have much elements in them. You want double anemo, theory for movement speed, and you have like one flex slot. Ideally, Varesa runs the fastest.
みんな本当にすごい子供たちなのだ。だからプルーネお姉ちゃん、手を貸して。小さな魔女会に入ってよ。もう子供の遊びに付き合ってやるか。ただの付き合いだからな。これからよろしくなのだ。早くあれやってくれよ。嫌だぞ。幼稚すぎるのだ。わかったから、そんな顔するな。私は小さな魔女、プルーネだ。
Prune, witch hunter, the only sane one in a cruel world, self-proclaimed, avid audience of all authored apprehensions, including kids' picture books, etc. And yet, a kid nonetheless.
恥ずかしい。嘘。私はまだ魔女を倒してないぞ。どうやって一人で逃げ出してきたんだ。怪我とかしてないか。ちょっと見せてくれ。なんだなんだ、空想の友達が見えたのか。デカルタが帰ってきた。本当に帰ってきた。
デカルトはなんて？
話せば長くなるから後でゆっくり説明するって。わあ、変わったワンちゃん。どこが変わってるのだ。この上なくキュートだろうって。待って、見えてるのか。これって君たちの空想の友達か。なんで私にも見えるんだ。
Oh, what a chunker! Wait, they made a new model just for this. Or actually, no, we use him in the event as well. The Spiral Taromaru, I think he like has some more differences. It's not just Taromaru. It's definitely based on Taromaru, but I think it's got a few more differences. I mean, everybody here is like based on something almost. I mean, this chunker is brand new. We have another little Dodoko, a Finch in clothes. I'm not sure if we had. I mean, this is just her rabbit actually from her skill. And then Popcorn was just a boar.
わあ、空想の友達がいっぱいだ。
タンタンが飛んでいった。あっちで遊ぼうって。わーい、遊ぼう。みんなで遊ぼう。 ことなのだ？なあ、見えてるか？みんなの空想の友達が出てきたぞ。オイラたちも早く追いかけてどうなってるか見てみようぜ。
Timian he's ruining her, yes, that's also a thing.
現実の友達も空想の友達もみんな楽しそうに打ち解けてる光景って本当に素敵。
Oh, she is bouncing on her hammer. Playing her idol as Alice started talking. Alice, your magic did this, didn't it?
さすがね、すぐに気づいちゃうなんて。これは小さな魔女会へのプレゼント。大冒険が終わったことに対するお祝いってところかしら。みんな空想のお友達と縁があるみたいだし、いっそのことお友達みんなに出てきてもらった方が賑やかで楽しいでしょ。
That's not the only gift though, is it? Popcorn's back to normal, but we can still see him.
確かにな。普通なら実体化の影響がなくなったら普通の空想の友達に戻るんだから、オイラたちには見えなくなるはずだぞ。もしかして
そうじゃないと小さな魔女たちが空想の友達と大きな友達の再会って感動的な場面を見届けられなかったでしょ。それじゃクレイがきっとすごく悲しむもの。そんなこと絶対に許さない。
そのプルーネの空想の友達をさらったのってお前じゃないよな。まさかそんな弱い者いじめみたいなことしないよな。やっ
もちろんよ、そんなことしない。
ぱりな、かばった甲斐があったぜ。
実は私が彼女に出会った時、彼女の空想の友達はもう消えかけてたの。
そんな。
彼女としばらく一緒にいてどうだった？
他の子たちと同じで小さくて可愛いけど大人みたいだと思ったぞ。賢くて大人びてて頼りになるからな。
So it seems like she bottles a lot of things up.
それが理由よ。早熟なプルーネは小さい頃から世界への好奇心でいっぱいだったの。おかげで多くのことを知って成長するのも早かった。いいことのように聞こえるでしょ？だけど物分かりのいい子ほどたくさん涙を飲むことになる。小さな肩に大きくなりすぎた思考がのしかかればどこかが壊れてしまうものなの。複雑な環境は童心を消していってしまう。それがどんな結果を招くのかはあなたたちも見たでしょ。
ホムラみたいに空想しなくなって空想の友達のことも思い出さなくなるってことか。
だからあえてこう言ったの。あなたの空想の友達は私がさらったってね。そうして彼女に全ての魔女を倒す手がかりをモンドで探させたのよ。
でも魔女はモンドに住んでないだろ。子供を騙したんじゃないか。悪いやつだな。かばって損したぜ。
褒めてくれてありがとう。私は悪い大魔王だもの。
That means you chose Mondstadt for a different reason.
感性と想像力の種はね、自由な土壌でこそ養分を吸い花を咲かせて実を結ぶのよ。
クレイの遊び相手を探したかっただけだろ。
さすがは小さな魔女界のメンバー。勘が鋭いのね。実はその通りよ。とにかく結果オーライでしょ。小さな魔女たちとずっと一緒にいることであの子も子供心が呼び覚まされて自然と空想の友達に再会できた。小さな魔女たちって本当にすごいのね。もちろん一番すごいのは私の可愛い娘だけど、あんなに幼いのに小さな魔女会を作っちゃって自分でいろんなことを決めて成し遂げたのよ。たくさん褒めてあげてね。お願いよ。
英雄騎士のお兄ちゃん、パイモンちゃん、早く来て。 ユエーグエがデカルトにでんがり返しを教えてるよ。
素敵な時間には限りがあるものよ。急がないと魔法の効果が切れて、みんなの空想の友達が見えなくなっちゃうからね。
もっと早く言えよな。旅人、早く行こうぜ。
遊びの時間を存分に楽しむことで、喜びという名の魔法を身につけられる。
So cute. And the little Dodoko. So I guess this is like the OG Dodoko, right? The one that's imaginary, not the ones that are plushies.
この魔法は大きなお友達が小さなお友達に戻るための鍵なの。だから大きなお友達も小さなお友達も心配事は全部忘れて、明日や明後日のことなんて気にしないで思いっきり楽しんでね。
And the fourth wall break from Alice again. Oh, and we got the photo. Oh, it's like tiny though. Like, what's the point of giving this to us permanently if we can't actually make this bigger? And they have the technology. They have the technology. There are there are things like this that we can actually make bigger. This? Yeah. See? Bam. Full screen. Full screen Raiden nudes. But not for the new one? Why? Permanent full screen Ayaka feed. But yeah, but they are not doing this for the new one. You click read and it's this tiny, and you can't even see this. Essentially, we get full screen Raiden news. It's so weird. I'm glad they made these images expandable, but sucks that a lot of others aren't. Or like this is tiny. Oh, here you can actually view it as it was originally.
世界を揺るがす対戦ですら
So that one is good. The Durin quest thingy. Collated intel? Oh yeah, that's from the Neferia Hoda quest thingy. And yeah, Skerk images, you can make them bigger as well. Raiden nukes? No, Raiden nudes. You get to relieve Skerk's trauma. At any moment. You can see the fire reflecting in her eyes. I think those are the only two that you can actually expand like this. Yeah, here you have the images, but we can't make them bigger, which is very unfortunate. These get slightly bigger, but not much bigger. Also, it's just regular screenshots anyways. This is tiny. This is just text. So many mementos. This one is pretty cool. The Pilgrim's Chronicle. Tiny photo. Fell Dragon's picture book. Oh, that's from the OG Simulanka. But yeah, also the images are tiny. And we have the character art from Chlorine's Hangout. Or actually, wait, is this? No, it was from a... No, Chlorine doesn't have a Hangout. It was from her story quest. No, yes, from her story quest. She's a 5-star, only 4 stars have Hangouts. This one is tiny as well, unfortunately. From the thingy, the Caribird quest. This is from the sea thingy. From Remuria. So this works as it always did. Our Chenyu Vale track. What is this? Oh, it was like a photo contest event thingy. That's why they have like different names here. Oh yeah, I remember that. Cluebook for the morbid record updated. These investigation books are all from Fontaine. An Ode to Kfarena. The Lay of Al-Ahmar. Yeah, those are just books. But for some reason they are not in the book menu. Okay, that's all our quest memorabilia. And a handy handbook of Hilly Churlian. From one of the earliest events actually. There is still more that are like 3 stars. But yeah. Okay. I've wasted enough time looking through them. Are the witches anywhere here actually? Not here, so maybe over there. Oops. Oh, yep. Oh, and together with their friendos.
それって全部誤解だったってことなのか？くっそー。ムカつくのだ。私をからかったな。後悔はしてないけどな。ここに来たことも小さな魔女会に入ったことも後悔なんてしてないのだ。
I mean, we have like already character development for Prune in her very release patch, but it's just a limited event. This should really be a permanent quest for her. Kind of awkward in the future. I mean, she still has a grudge against the witches, but for a totally different reason now. How are her character stories gonna reflect this? They will probably not mention that, you know, she got her friend back, but still is out for the witches.
リオームジナってこんなに大きかったんだね。
へへ、お腹もふかふかなんだぞ。上で寝るとすごく気持ちいいんだ。背も高い、左右より高い。なんでそんな冷たいことが言えるのだ。クレイがみんなにポカポカをお届けするよ。いっけー、ドッカン花見。
Okay, so event story complete. The final chapter was pretty nice. I really loved both the Homura, like, imaginary outburst thingy, and then Prune's confession. Very touching moments, both of them. Okay, so gotta do the event activities now. Let's start with the... with John's Great Escape. Oh, I already hit it. Wait. I immediately blundered. Here we go. Ow! Oh my god. No! I pressed spacebar! No! Wait! I jumped! I need to get all the onigiri. I'm fine with like hitting an item or two, but I have to get all the onigiri. No, I missed one again! No! Okay, last time I will reset. If I miss it again, I miss it. I jumped over one of them, I'm pretty sure. Why is it so hard? Oh, I thought I jumped too early, but we're good. Okay, this is where I blundered last time. Oh! Let's go, perfect clear. In the first one I actually hit the terrain once, so it wasn't a perfect clear. I think. Or maybe it was. The score is pretty round, so maybe it was. But I think I like lost one life at the very end, but I did get all the onigiri. Which is what matters. New power up. Dash. Transforms new objects into onigiri. In the current, if in the current challenge Jenna does not collide with any obstacles for a period of time, she will continue to accelerate to top speed. Is this not what she does normally? Wait, did I miss one? What happened? Oh, I jumped too late. I think I got them all. Oh, I missed one. Okay, I'm not gonna redo this. This is actually kinda long. No! I missed one again! Oh my god, what? Oh no, okay, that's such a blunder now. Now I'm so slow. Oh my god, my power didn't last long enough. Okay, I missed like 10 billion onigiri now. I'm not even gonna make it to the end of the stage. Oh my god, I played so badly. I'm ashamed of myself. Endless journey! Oh my god, okay, let's go. Now we need to lock in. During the final challenge of Jenna's Great Escape, Jenna will keep advancing at greater speeds as the challenge becomes increasingly difficult. You can finalize your results anytime during this challenge. There used to be a similar event to this, but where we had like this carriage thingy. I think it was during the Nahida birthday event, but that was like so slow and so lame. This is actually good. So priority, don't get hit, even if I miss an onigiri or 3. And sometimes I actually have a choice. I could have gotten the power up or more onigiri. I guess the power up was kind of worthless, huh? If I ever wanted to make Genshin YouTube videos, I should record some footage of this minigame to always play in a corner if I'm talking about something that Zoomers would find boring. I couldn't have gotten all 3. Oh! Okay, I'll just miss this onigiri on the side. No way I'm leaving early. We're going till I drop. Oh, I should have gone up there. I think there was even a power up. Oh no! Ay, ay, ay! Not only did I lose a life, but I missed another power up now. And was the one that changes enemies into onigiri. That was horrible. I've never seen Bleach, and I'm not very interested in it, to be honest. I have never once been tempted to check it out. Man, that hit was such a blunder. I lost so much because of that. My speed, my life, 1 billion points. Oh. We're speeding up again. Oh no, what? I jumped, bro. We have to blunder eventually. I would have preferred it. I would have just preferred it was later rather than sooner. Also, these sections of the balloons, if I'm not entering them at max speed, they're kinda scuffed. Because they are designed around me having maximum speed. So it's pretty awkward to dodge them otherwise. I should have stayed. Oh no, it's fine. I want to get the green power up, the leaf. I mean, this one is green as well, I guess, but I want to get the leaf. Oh, I missed so many really. Oh! Almost slammed into the wall again. It's fine to miss someone Giri, just not fine to get a hit. No, 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 my power up again. But okay, we didn't take a hit, so it's okay. So, Lil Monix was it? No, it wasn't Lil Monix. Your nick is so bright I can't read the name. Especially when I'm just glancing at the other screen while playing this. Because I have light mode on my chat. Okay, maybe we hit 1000 on Nigiri and things there. Oh! This was not intentional yet. Okay, I was doing so well for so long I thought it would be like immortal. Wait, what do you mean challenge complete? No, and I didn't get 1000? This is not endless! I didn't hit it, right? It just ended. After 10,000 meters. And yes, Akutark, thank you very much for coming. Hello. No, this is so awkward, man. How do I not have 1000? Oh no. Because having 1000 will be like, yeah, that's good, 50k. It takes a while to do though. But why call it endless if it's very endful? Oh, we get the chonker! We get the chonker! Oh, I need to put the summer in my teapot. 100%. Especially because I have the Inazuman pot. And I keep my builds in an Inazuman style. The chonker will be perfect. You just got Durin, so there are two options for Durin. The DPSE option and the supportive option. So essentially, every team in which you have, like, most teams in which you have Durin want to have 2 hex characters, right? So that you get more shred from him. And in those teams where you have 2 hex characters, somebody needs to wield the Celestial Gift set. Because this is, if you have 2 witch characters, and if the equipping character is a witch, you get 40% damage bonus for the element of the equipper and the main DPS. So, if let's say you were to play like Durin Sucrose in some team, then Sucrose is on Vivi, that's like a more important set for her, so you would put Durin on Celestial Gift, because somebody needs it in the team. And even if you had like, let's say you had Durin Fischl and you played an Overload team with like Chlorinde. Somebody in my Discord server was actually talking about this. You would still want to put the set on Durin because the set buffs the element of the wielder and the on-fielder. So if you have like Fischl and an Electro on-fielder, if Fischl has the set, you only get the damage bonus for Chlorinde. So it's not like as great then when it's not buffing Durin as well. You'd probably rather play the buffing set on Durin, both Pyro and Electro, and then Fischl can play a different set. But if you have him with Nicole always has gift. That's like problem solved. So if he is in the team with Nicole, you play Day cards from Rising Winds, just for max damage on Durin. Hello, the Ladax. Wait, where are the witches?
机から離
They're
れると
gone.
ホッとするな。
Are they gone because it's night and they went to sleep? Or are they simply just like gone because I reloaded the area? Please tell me it's the first one. Let's wait and see if they return during the day. Which stats do you want? So Durin really likes attack percent actually. Oh no, it seems like they are gone. Well, that's very unfortunate. Durin has a passive. Yeah, that makes him deal more damage the more attack he has, like even more so than normally, because he has attack scalings. But then he gets additional damage bonus based on his attack up to, I think it's 2500. So the number one priority on Durin is to get 2500 attack above everything else. Now this means like in combat. So if you have stuff like if you have stuff like the Day carved from Rising Queens, this gives you 25% extra attack here that like won't be active if you just look at him while not in combat. So like you have to account for this. If you have Pyro Resonance, you account for that. If you have his Sig, you account for that. So actually hitting the 2500 attack is pretty easy. Just something to keep in mind. And then you just mostly go for crit. When it comes to ER, he gets a lot of energy back from using his skill. So like his burst is 70 cost, but then he gets up to 33 energy back when using his skill. So the burst is actually 37 cost and not 70. So he doesn't actually need much, especially when in team with when he's together with Nicole in a team, because Nicole generates a lot of energy. So you can just use skill on Nicole, switch to Durin, Durin catches the particles, and bam. However, one thing that's pretty awkward. So you can probably with in Nicole teams you probably could even get away with almost 0 ER, but I actually have like 70, and that's because in Stygian you start with 0 energy, and you really need Durin's burst ASAP. So you need all this ER just for the very first single burst, and then the burst afterwards will have like too much energy. You will be like overflowing with energy afterwards, but this very first burst is so important that you might want some ER. Like yeah, 50 to 70 probably. 70 might be a bit too much. I played 70 back when I played Bennett. This was Faf Bennett though, I think. Nicole generates more energy either way though. She generates like 1 billion pyro particles for him to catch. So with this I very easily get my burst immediately. But yeah, so you do want some ER like 50 plus for Stygian specifically. Outside of Stygian for like Abyss and stuff like that, you don't need almost any. And then you just want crit. But yeah, usually you want to play an attack goblet on him. That's like another thing. Because of the passive, you might not reach 2500 without this. And also, you get a lot of damage bonus anyways. I guess with this set and Nicole, you do get 40% damage bonus from the Celestial Gift set though. If you have C1, you have attack scaling quills, so the attack becomes better again. Damage bonus is also playable. If you can reach 2500 attack with a damage bonus goblet, it's okay, but attack is also good always. Also have a pretty lovely goblet. I actually crafted this one. Man, it's so sad that the witches just left. Okay, let's play some golf now. Why does Klee have to change from the witch outfit to her regular skin? I love ReZero. I watched the first season when it first came out, and then I actually bought and read the light novels. Because in Poland, the one case where Poland is actually superior, we have one of the like most up-to-date translations of the light novels. Like last I checked, which is like probably 10 years ago, but or whenever. Maybe not 10, maybe like 5. Last I checked, Poland was actually more up-to-date than the English translation. with the light novels. Wait, ReZero. Can I quickly look this up? 6 months ago. There is a ReZero wiki. Can I quickly see where the translation is at? There are 44 volumes, but like, yeah, how? The most recent ones won't be translated yet. Well, either way. So I read a bunch, but I actually, like, I bought a bunch of them, but haven't actually read them all. Wait, let me check how many volumes I own. Looks like 17. If I'm not missing any, I own 17 volumes, which is actually less than half of the entire series at this point. But I haven't actually read all the way up to volume 17. I read... I think up to 6... No. Huh. I don't remember. I definitely read everything that Season 2 covered, so I haven't watched the entire Season 2 anime, but I have read that part. Oh yeah, I probably finished like 13 or 14? No, I don't know. It has the fewest pages in Polish, interestingly enough. 328 in Japanese, 237 in Polish. 296 in English. But yeah, like, I'm pretty sure I ended just after Season 2 would have ended. Right, it was like the end of a big arc. And they got to like a new area, met a new one of the scenes, and I just like stopped there. And I haven't read all the books. So I'm probably like at the very beginning of Season 3. Or maybe midway through at best, depending, like, I don't actually know where. I haven't actually watched the Season 2 and 3 of the anime, so I don't know how much they cover. So I used to be a very big fan, I still really like it, but I never really read all of those volumes that I bought and haven't bought more since then. Also, let me just do a quick check how many volumes they've translated. $37? Is this... The 37th volume is translated for sure, but how many of them are... Can't I see? Or wait, or is it not? No, I think it is. Shoot, why is it so hard to see? R ReZero. Why aren't they just... Okay, 38 seems to be the most recent one. Oh, here we go. This is actually a list of all the volumes. Yeah, so the Polish translation covers 38 volumes so far. The last one came out... Oh! 5 days ago. The 38th one came... 38th one came 5 days ago. Oh, that's the guy from the... That's the other guy who came from another world. I remember him. And let's see... If we go to volume 38 here... Yeah, we're almost up to date. And see, release date, Japanese, Korean, traditional Chinese, and Polish Polish in May, and no English inside. The final volume of Arc 8. That'll be a good moment to like start reading these books again. But I've actually been so busy lately. And you see, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Polish. 37 only in Polish. 36 only in Polish outside of the Asian languages. 35 only in Polish. So yeah, we are like way ahead. I'm not sure how far back the English translation is, but we are way ahead. Okay, so we have to get this guy. I have usable items. Increase distance by 30%. No, we don't need to use it now. It just exploded. Direct hit. Okay, so now, even with the 40, I mean, we'll probably reach him with the bounces, though. So maybe I don't need to increase the pass length? But if I go max power, I will land, like, right next to him and then, like, bounce away and fall into the water, probably. I imagine. So maybe I actually want to just go to the circle. Here. It doesn't count as a pass anyways. And then we get to the boy. Yeah, let's do that. Baby steps. Precision projectile obtained. And now we can just, yeah, shoot straight at this guy. If you don't shoot straight center at them, you will just bounce and then you might go above. Okay, so here we just send it. We go 40. We use both items. Actually, maybe we don't need the precision one. Oh, we'll bounce. Wait. If I fall into this water, will I bounce off or will I be done? Will I be cooked? Whatever, I'm sending it. I will try to go slide to the left. Slide to the left so that I don't actually hit the deep part of the water. And maybe I will not go exactly full power. I will go a bit less than full power so that I bounce off here and then bounce above the water. I'll go like this. Oh, it wasn't perfect. No! Oh yeah, it did say it wouldn't bounce. It did say it wouldn't bounce. I forgot about this. The item said it wouldn't bounce. Shoot, man, I blundered. I went for the bounce, but it didn't bounce. And now you have two passes again. Oh, negative zone. But as long as we pass through the positive one as well, we'll be fine. May as well send it. Blunder with the extra pass, but it's okay. I really like this event. Although, like, all the mini games in this event are pretty good, actually. Even the combat one is fine. Not, like, amazing, but good enough. And most combat events are kinda hot garbage. Especially most recent ones. What do we get? Yeah, will not bounce, remember that. So if I can't reach the thingy, I won't be able to bounce all the way to it. I will go with the precision here, because we are doing a pretty long shot. Okay, the next guy is right here. Okay, easy enough. Or actually, wait, he's a bit too far, but we can go for the higher pass. And yeah, we won't bounce, but that's good. I'll just use the precision as well, just in case. I almost overshot it, but it should be fine. Golf with bumps, yep. It's actually pretty well made. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, if I go for the increased... Okay, yeah, I can hit him for sure if I go for the increased length. I will be able to bounce to him as well, but I could fall into the water, so let's just go full send. Oh wait, it wasn't perfect. We might be slightly off. No, we were slightly off! No! I didn't do the perfect pass. I failed the minigame. I failed the minigame and it's staring right at me. Yeah, this on mobile delay was insane. Like for clicking for the bar. That's pretty surprising actually. I would think a game like this would be pretty doable on mobile. Okay, we send it here. We might bounce all the way to him actually. We could play safe and go for one of these, but I don't have a perfect clear anyways. Because if I go here, well, if we land into one of these zones, I get like this doesn't count as a pass anyways. Okay, let's actually do this because I'm not sure if I will reach him. Huh, there was still a delay. Surprising. I haven't had much issue with mobile Genshin, to be honest. Perfect. If only I had perfect before as well. Oh, we would have hit the guy. But we hit this circle as well, so that's okay. But barely. Which I would have hit him. Just to make sure. Just this game. But I always blunder once on the third one. Every single challenge now, I have 1-1-2-1. All three of them. What's up with the third thingy? With the third hole? Okay, this time we have to do this perfectly. Especially because we can play it safe and like go for the circles. But I don't do that. Oh, 5 items. Slows the movement of the point accuracy needles. Increase the distance of the next pass. Upon landing, the jumping empty will trigger nearby zones with a larger radius. Here we just send it. If I don't get it, we reset. No, wait, I went for the wrong thing. No, 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 no. Wait, I just realized I shot the wrong thing. No, no. But I guess it didn't count anyways. I guess it's fine. Because I hit the circle, so we don't even need to reset. But yeah, I wanted to aim for the star, but I aimed for the thing. So scuffed. And yeah, I still have the effect on. The zoom zoom. The zoom zoom effect. So I don't need to be that precise then. Missing the first one was actually good. I think I clicked a bit too early, but the whirlwind should save me. Okay, no way we are getting all the way over there. And there is water on the way. So we have to take a detour. If I just full send it this way, we should land in this zone. Or maybe I could even go... This here will ruin me. Wait, what? So this part here is also water? According to the map? I need to be careful, because if I bounce over there, I'm gonna be done for. Let's just actually shoot it like slowly towards this thing. Yeah. Let's play it safe and slow. Or I could send it maybe all the way to this thing. You know, that sounds good as well. Yeah, now I can reach it and I will not bounce, so I know I will not overshoot anything. This is good. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, it's only pass, not perfect. I might miss it. Okay, we got there. Nifty Jumpty Dumpty. Only positive zone trigger to pass count plus 0. Oh, that allows me to trigger. I guess we'll use it because we have only 2 passes left ideally. Maybe it will work for these guys? I don't know how it works. I don't think it did anything. Does this reach? I think it reaches, just barely, right? Imagine it doesn't, that's gonna be so sad. Oh, it looks like it doesn't reach actually. So I guess I should... The safe place to shoot for this. But I want to get there in one shot. I mean, if it's not on the thingy, it will not reach. It will not reach if I go for that. Oh, it's so slow now. Wait, I bounced! Wait, why did I bounce? What do you mean I bounced? I didn't have this power on? Oh shoot, but I guess it didn't count anyways. Or wait, or did it count? Oh, because I passed through both a positive and negative zone. No, wait, so I lost one? So we still lost one somehow. Oh my god, if I just aimed for the guy. If I just aimed for the guy, full power, I would have gotten there. But because of the lower power, oh no. I blundered again somehow. I forgot I didn't have the item that makes me not bounce. I thought I had it on. No, it's 2 again, just on the 4th one. Whatever, everybody will think 2700 is the max score, right? Because I got the same score on every single hole. Oh, and we have the imaginary Dodoko. Oh, it's so cute. Do we get all the imaginary friends? Do we get the dog? I want the dog. Is the event story long? No. But it's pretty cool, it's very charming. I cannot see the rewards for the challenges I haven't unlocked yet. I guess we just have to do everything. We'll do the combat one last. Hey. And yeah, all the minigames are actually quite lovely. They are quality games. Look at this chonker. Why are all the imaginary friends so chunky? Oh! We barely made it. Speedrun! No! I thought I would be able to jump over him. Oh, I couldn't see the Chichi Finch. It's not on my head though. Man, what a blunder. I'm dying to the slime. It doesn't count deaths though. It's just like a slow time because of that. You don't need to give me a tutorial for everything every time. Have to hit this one. No! No, I fell! I fell! Oh my god, how do I... Okay, I managed to hit it. Okay, we're getting there. Wasted a lot of time, but I got there. Managed to hit it from below, and now I can reset it again. I went to speed on a bit too hard. No shortcut here. This little game is actually pretty... Oh, no, 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 no! No, 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 no! 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 Okay, yes, we got there. Oh, shoot! It's very exciting. Even though you wouldn't think so. Based on like the visuals alone. No, I tried to be too fast again. What's the point of this one? Oh, because otherwise... Oh no, I got crushed! I got crushed by the thing, no! I killed the Labubu. Man, I'm not even sure which minigame is my favorite. All three of them are so lovely. Oh no, wait, I'm not supposed to go here yet. But yeah, between Klee Golf... Click all of the Sayu thingy and this. I barely can jump there. They should have made it jumpable. Combat one is definitely my least favorite. It's not terrible. It's like it's decent for a combat event, but it's still a combat event, and they're all kind of bad. So that one is like number 4 without a doubt, and then between the other 3, all are absolutely lovely. That's how I view things. We already get enough combat in Stygian. I don't need combat events. Sturdy rocks will block your path. Collect Geograna. We need all 3 of them. Oh yes, we made it! Nice! We zero cycled this. Didn't have to wait for the platforms unnecessarily. This would be a fun game to speedrun. Oh no, that's bad. I did waste some time here, but not much. It's okay. We can set it down already. Set it up. And man, the relationship between Yao Yao and Chichi melts my heart so much. How Chichi is pretty much just a disabled kid, and Yao Yao takes care of her, even though she's a kid herself as well. Oh. Okay, that's good, that's good. That's how you're supposed to do this, more or less. Oh no, I tried to be too quick. I have to hit it from below. Oh, dying is kinda bad. Dying is very slow. Oh my god, I have to wait so much now. My speedrun is failing. I think that's how I was supposed to do this. Quite interesting actually. Quite a nice puzzle. And then sometimes the platforming can be a bit tight even. Like you have to jump here and then immediately go to the left to not get crashed, and then as it bounces back you jump on it. Because I think you don't reach normally, right? Okay, do we get the animals? Oh, we do get them. We get the Chichi-Chinch. Chichi-Chinch? Chichi-Finch. A lovely ornament model after Chichi's magic friend Tuan. Tuan is a tiny finch every bit as adorable as Chichi, and with time it has only grown softer, rounder and chubbier. Do your imaginary friends enjoy grain as well? Or maybe to Chichi, Tuan was always supposed to grow a little more each day, just like other children do. Real imaginary, it's nice to grow up with friends by your side. Is Tuan also like a number in Chinese? Because Chichi is 77. Hello, little gamer. And then we have Yuegui, a lovely ornament model after Yao Yao's imaginary friend Yuegui. Ever since Auntie Cloud Retainer gave Yuegui to Yao Yao, the two have been inseparable. Every night before bed, Yao Yao carefully tucks Yuegui in under a little blanket, leaving only its tiny head peeking out. By morning, the blanket is always perfectly neat, and Yao Yao is sure Yuegui must have slept soundly through the night. Real imaginary, it's nice to grow up with friends by your side. This is my imaginary friend that always was tucked under a blanket. This bear, by the way, this bear is older than all of you. This little Winnie the Pooh teddy bear is soon to be 28 years old. Counting from when I got him. And if we count by the date of production, he might even be older than me. I don't know how long he was sitting on the shelf in the store. Because I got him on my first birthday. And he still sits on my desk every day. You use imaginary friend all wrong. I mean, it's like an imaginary friend based on a toy. By the definition of imaginary friends here, a toy that you believe is real is also an imaginary friend. Because she tucks Yuegui under the blanket, right? If it was imaginary, she wouldn't be able to tuck it under the blanket. Also, let me read the description of the other ones as well. Until the day Sayu can stand proudly on her own as a proper ninja, having her imaginary friends stand with her seems like a fine enough idea. Still, Jenna appears to be remarkably gifted at shirking effort too. Which raises an important question: did it learn from Sayu, or has Sayu been learning from it? What do you mean, it? It's she, not it. And then there may be many Dokos in the Dodo clan, but in Klee's eyes, every single one is unique. Each has a different appearance, a different personality, and each is one of her very best friends. And please tell me we get the dog as well. Which I don't see the rewards for the... Oh wait, no! I can... Yeah, okay, I don't see the rewards for the final stage yet. We need to first complete this. During training, the character's Bloom version and Hyper Bloom damage is increased. If the current of enemies is not completely eliminated, fallen enemies will revive and restore HP after a short delay. Telling objective defeat the enemy. So we're supposed to create a lot of blooms here. They're giving us Nilo and Kava. And we're supposed to play Lunar Bloom on the second half. Ugh. Not looking forward to it. Is my Nilu, like, any good actually? Can I use the same character here and here? Oh no, I cannot. So we don't want to put Lauma here. So we go Nahida probably. Although Nahida is kinda scuffed because enemies will be dying and respawning quickly. Maybe we go Emily instead so we can set up her field. I also go Nahida. And then like one more Hydro. Nuvilet. Surely. This won't be terrible. Okay, and here I guess we'll humor them and go with Neferlauma. Where is the deer? Here. I will still pick Inefa. Actually, let me go like this. Yeah. I guess picking Nuvilet was good because we are just supposed to kill the enemies, even if we are not killing them through blue. Whoa, what happened? Somehow I plunged with
西
metal.
風の祝福を蒼月よ永遠絶縁障壁読む丸裸にしてやる真実はまるで影心を覗かせてもらうよ
流れて新月が来る。
皆に祝福あれ
さあ踊るよ。それ全部丸見えね。
再構成します
私は
手をつなぎま
静粛に
管理します
三月よ
Octopus.
輝け。
西風の祝福を皆のために祈ろう
防衛モー
読む素直に吐くんだね欺瞞の叫びよ嘘はいけないね丸裸に
ド移して今宵月よ
皆に祝福あれ蒼月よ永遠
絶縁障壁
真実はまるで影心を覗かせてもらうよなるほど
流れて三月よ輝け。
行けリンヤに永遠の
I
安
didn't
寧
hold the E, I only pressed
防
it.
衛モー
But
ド
challenge complete. Okay. Have the have the score of the first one. Wait, why was the difference so big? It's still a gold medal, doesn't matter. But I didn't expect the difference to be so large. And ammo damage is increased? Varka time? Or Venti time apparently. That's a bunch of enemies that could be picked up, yeah. So do we play Venti main DPS or do we play Varka with Venti? Probably Varka with Venti. Cause my Venti is on like Vivi. Yeah. Venti main DPS might be better here. Like if you want to play Venti, I feel like replacing Varka with Venti is better than Prune with Venti. Is that true? Maybe not. Maybe yes? Gotta be close. And use Swirl to break through your enemy's ward. Yes, we just want a bunch of anemones. Let's go Wanderer, my boy. Although he's probably pretty terrible at this actually. Ooh, Lanyan. Lanyan's the real one. She has a ton of anemo up. Yeah. Top tier anemo. And to be honest, probably instead of Wanderer, we want just some like more off-field anemo. I can use my birds before it starts.
風を超える。
マイもみ違う散らまく惜しみ
Oh, and we've got the cons.
拡散形態630役払い。
はっそれはっと
安全クリップ確認。飛ぶよ。よっ。
運命の変わり目気をつけて
反逆みんなには内緒よ。一緒に遊ぼうよ。逃げようなんて思わない。
レッカ
Oh my god, what is happening?
もっと激しく
物語は始まったばかりだよ
この心を持って天に帰る
ここだよ。
I hope
風だ。
this dice will be in a good position. Oh, I didn't do the basics on 20 to extend it.
激しく
Yeah, I done it early now.
腐食神聖気をつけて
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
八方に風羽ばたかんはっ
マイ雲がく借りなく時
風を超える。キラキラ。 6308式ユニット無双の風
風よそう
中空本雨
はっもみ違う散らま腐食神聖気を
I'm
つけて
actually going Nicole first.
みんな
Not
には
Durin
内緒
first.
よ
Although,
足元に気をつけて風だ
レッカとよっそれよっとはっ
運命の変わり目危ない
拒絶この心を持って天に帰るふう逃げようなんて思わないでよね
レッカとそれ
I don't see what enemies I'm even fighting.
もっと激しく
物語は始まったばかりだよ
退却私はずっとその中
69. So yeah, our first one was 6-7 and here goes 6-9. Much better, of course. Oh, do we have to play Mavuika here? Parameter's attack is increased by 35 and Hexarray. Oh no! Hexarray characters get additional 70% attack. When Hexarray characters attacks hit an enemy, a shockwave is released at the target's location, dealing AoE pyro damage. I mean, we just play Valka Premium here. With my little girl Prune. Venti is probably better than Prune without her Hex passive, right? Yeah, probably. The Hex passive is important. I guess we'll go with Venti. One last Venti send-off. Use Night Soul aligned or high frequency elemental damage to break through the enemy's shield. Chaska time? Pyro MC time, but my MC is not Pyro aligned. My MC is Geo, so I'm not gonna bother switching, but MC has like, I'm pretty sure the highest elemental Night Soul application in the game. So if you ever need him for some papillas or whatever, yeah, he's like the best. Not just a great free-to-play option, no, like the best at doing that. Kinji is good as well, but it's annoying when there are a lot of small enemies. We would like constantly get untouched. So we do want my boy Ororon. And then as the final one, like Pyramus would be perfect, but like what, Kachina? At least she has off-field Night Soul. Aligned damage. And 2 is good enough because I have Chaska C1. Actually no, Citlali is better. Citlali is just better here. Oops.
あまり遠くに行くなよ行け頭上を焼き尽くす聞け風が立つぞロックオンロックオン撃てはっジェンダム発射烈日よ周りを見張っててくれ
手加減なしよ悪用の力を思い知りなさい
飛ぶか
Man, I almost failed the training.
運命の変わり目
反逆みんなには内緒よ足元に気をつけて風だ
レッカよっとそれせいもっと激しく
物語は始まったばかりだよ
退却この心を
I guess second edition onwards.
ここだ
Going
よ
during
逃げよ
first
うなん
is
て思わ
better.
ないでよね
レッカよよっとふっそれもっと激しくあっ
腐食神聖
反逆私はずっとその中に
レッカ
33, so we are gonna get like 66k.
頭上を焼きさあ みんなには
いいと口封じは任せたからね。さあ
ロックオン。今だ。撃て。消え失せろ。烈日よ。行け、モーチ。ロックオン。
Actually, if I had some Hydro for Auroron to do like the damage thingy, I would be getting more application,
拒
no?
絶みんなには内緒よ。風だ
レッカよっふっはっとはっせい
腐食神聖。
任せて。この心を持って天に帰る。逃げようなんて思わ
Wait,
ないで
also,
よね。
the Nicole burst is probably a waste of time because I don't have her witch passive activated yet. Maybe I should have hit the trial Nicole. It's probably the plan has been better.
はっと
Choose the trial Nicole.
気をつけて。
反逆。
Yeah, I'm gonna skip the
足元に気を
burst.
つけて。風だ
Yeah, I would have gotten more points by skipping the burst because the burst is only good because of the hex passive. But I didn't have the hex passive active. Because I haven't done the quest yet. Oh, wait, is this? Oh, we get the dog! We get the dog! Like, Prune herself discards, possesses a wisdom and depth far beyond that of other dogs his age. Prune knows that he may not fit most people's idea of cute, but so what? To her, he's the cutest, closest companion she could ever ask for. Does he move around? It says it's a lovely ornament. I really hope he moves around and isn't just a statue. I need to go and check. Also, event complete. Oh, and that also means... It actually took me the entire stream. We get the skin! I actually like the skin. A lot of people are salty, but event weapons are garbage anyways. And this I can actually use. Unlike event weapons that I can't use. 90% of them. And the ones that I can use, the ones that are good shouldn't be event weapons, because they should be available to more people. And the ones that aren't good are a waste of time. So, event weapons are always garbage. Always garbage even when they are good. A skin? Perfect. I'm probably not gonna use this skin on Varka specifically. But a character where it would be pretty good. Too bad Aina wasn't a member of the little Hexen Circle. But yeah, Fav doesn't look good on her. This, on the other hand, looks pretty great, right? And this is valuable. This is value. A gift from the Little Hexen Circle to a good friend. Due to insufficient available materials, the design has been based on a magical item from the Fontanian text. Tales of the Snow-Winged Goose. You won't be able to open doors to different realms as one can in fairy tales, but this item is more than durable enough to accompany friends through countless such realms. And yeah, we can get a good weapon effect while also having a pretty weapon. And even if you get a pretty weapon, that's an actual weapon, you can't use this because it's garbage. I mean, this is not like the worst one ever, but nobody wants this anyways. Also Sayu needs it. Like, on Sayu it's canon. The canon weapon appearance. Because there is a little Jenna Steve. Oh shoot, wait, I haven't collected... Oh no. I mean, you have to go fast. I haven't collected artifacts yet. And I want to stream Genshin tomorrow as well. Oh my god, that's such a blunder. Because like, yeah, sure, I can grab the artifacts now, but how am I gonna be able to grab them tomorrow? I was supposed to do this right after the story. But then I forgot. I mean, better late than never, and maybe we can try tomorrow as well, but... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to learn an alternate route. Just for tomorrow. I mean, it's not about spawn earlier, it's about other spots I'm not gonna collect today, so they are gonna be up tomorrow still, because they haven't been collected. That's the real reason to like, you know, go for other spots. You see, like, there are a few spots that have like a 12 or 16 hour respawn time, but there are very few. Ah man, what a blunder, what a blunder. And the one time I actually want to stream Genshin 2 days in a row, because yeah, but in my stream schedule thingy, I have Star Rail listed tomorrow, but I decided tomorrow is gonna be Genshin again, because we're gonna do 2 Star Rail streams Monday, Tuesday instead, when the new patch arrives. Tomorrow just will be a Star Rail stream like any other. I would just play Currency Wars, but in Genshin we actually have a bunch to do, and then we'll be able to try finishing the story, hopefully, in 2 days. Because we're getting an early patch on Monday instead of the usual Wednesday. We do this as well, but we're just sucking. It's actually pretty fun. If you have the right characters. Even if you don't have anybody, it still can be pretty fun. Especially the resort, where you can use the chonkers more, if you don't have exploration characters. And I still use the chonkers a bit. Either way. Although I'm not sure if it's optimal. I know that if you use Shilonen, it's faster than using the chonkers, but switching to Shilonen is annoying. Use the dragons? The dragons are garbage, yeah, no. You never want to use the dragons. Except for the water one, maybe. But you don't really ever need water transport. The Koholosaurs. Ledge grab? Do you mean the Yamkasaurs, the Kinich ones? Oh, the Asha. Like, yeah, those are good. Those are sometimes the optimal thing to use. But regular dragons are never the right thing to use, pretty much. Or maybe not never. Surely there is a spot where it's worth it. But very rarely. Not in any of my routes. But yeah, clearing the resort takes like 2 minutes or something. Maybe 3. And you get so many artifacts, even if you don't want to do all 100 of them, just checking out the resort. Why are you calling it a ledge grab? You don't grab any ledges. But if you mean the Kinich grab thingy, where you press E, the issue is that it doesn't scale with movement speed buffs. So I know that for Kinich's grab, it is slower than using... Oops, I didn't want to switch. It is slower than using like Varesa Chaska and the like, Mavuika. And the Asha are the same or worse than Kinich. I'm pretty sure. I am going to Natlan now. But yeah, the real good thing about Asha, I mean, so like, the grab can be really nice when going up, right? If you want to reach a higher place, the grabs were more variable than just running. So that's why the Asha are good, and also for the wall run. But if using Shironen, she is better than using Asha, even in the resort. That's the one advantage she has. But everywhere else she's worse than using Varesa. And like I said before, Varesa is the only flex spot in this team when it comes to optimal exploration. I guess you could maybe replace Wanderer with Aoife, but why would you? Like, it wouldn't be that big of a difference if you did. Or like, if you replaced Wanderer with any anemo, it wouldn't be that big of a difference, but Wanderer is sometimes the best character to use. Because he doesn't fly as high as Chaska. Which is actually important sometimes. If it's worse, he's definitely not worst. There are a bunch of characters without any exploration abilities. He's Anemo, he's tall, and he can fly a bit. That already makes him like a top 10 character for exploration in Genshin. He's even outside Atlan. He's still better than almost everybody in Genshin. People have this weird perception that the Natlan characters are bad outside of Natlan, but like, no? They are still, all of the Natlan characters are still the best for exploration outside of Natlan as well. Wait, did I tip it to the right spot? Wait, why am I so confused? Okay, here we go. Even outside of Natlan, they are still the best at everything they do. It just they are not like insane, incredibly OP, just the best. It's like saying that Ziba is not good outside of lunar crystallized shield content. Like, yeah, she's like the only character who clears the lunar crystallized shield content, but she's also the highest DPS character in the game outside of it. So same with the so you are saying he's worse than Chichi at exploration? No, even being a tall male already puts you at like top 10% in exploration in Genshin. Then he's a Nemo, which already puts you alone in like top 10% in exploration as well, because Anemo characters give you the extra movement speed if you have two of them, Anemo Resonance. And then he flies a bit. It doesn't have to be good. Are you comparing to exploration characters? Because you said like he's the worst. But even if we only compare to exploration characters, there are a bunch that barely do anything that you would, oh, is this even an exploration character? Like, a lot of people use Kaya because he reduces sprinting stamina consumption. And like, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Or a Kazuha. Kazuha is much worse than Aoife. Yeah, he can E, but doesn't really do much. And his passive is also sprinting stamina consumption. Aoife is tall, so he's faster if you just run on the ground. And he can fly a bit, which is better than Kazuha anyways. So maybe that's a better comparison then. Who is he worse than Wanderer and Chaska at flying? Okay, Mavuika as well. He's the 4th best flyer. Because he's probably better than Mizuki. Mizuki's flight kinda sucks. And that's all the 5 flyers. You've got gliders with Oron and Citlali. They glide like a little better than other characters fly, but than other characters with just the wind glider, but it's not much of a difference. I guess with the high jump, maybe they could be counted as well. Steelify is better because he's Anemo. Because remember, you need 2 Anemo characters in your team. So like, if I didn't have Wanderer, I would be playing like Xianyun here. Or Aoife. And just being a tall male, I guess Varka is an even taller male. Varka is the fastest character outside of Varesa when it just comes to running on the ground. But yeah, just having a tall character to run around with, sometimes that's all you need to do. So Varka has him beat in that. But Varka's jump is pretty bad. At least Auron's flight can get you places. Not Auron's, Ifa's. So I'm not saying that Ifa is like the best exploration character. But he's one of the best for sure, and definitely not the worst. And it doesn't matter if you are in Atlan or not, or outside. Does not matter. Not even for a new player. For a player who doesn't have the 5 best exploration characters, he will be useful. Like, he's not useful to me, sure. Because I have C1 Chaska, C1 Varesa, Wonder and Theory, the actual 4 best characters to play. But if you weren't pulling Natlan 5 stars, if you don't have Mavujka, Chaska, Varesa, Ifa will be the best for you, and like, it's not even gonna be close. The only characters better than him are the other Natlan 5 stars, pretty much. And this only reinforces the notion that the Natlan characters are still the best outside of Natlan. The Natlanese limitation, as in like you have to be in Natlan for the Phlogiston thingy, extra resource bar. This doesn't make them worse outside of Natlan, it just makes them even better in Natlan. So far at least. Maybe one day we'll get characters who are better outside of Natlan than the likes of Chaska and Varesa at moving. But yeah, we got nobody that even comes close this entire year. Thank you very much. Ibrahim Seed 99 for the follow. But yeah, I was certain that like at least one between Durian and Nicole, at least one of them would be able to fly. I was like, surely they are at least on par with Chaska, if Chaska has the infinite flight in Natlan thingy. But no, they don't even have like anything. Nicole doesn't even have an exploration passive, pretty much. He just uses a gadget for you. Speaking of Nicole, we need to do her lodge exploration. I guess we can do it tomorrow. Yeah, we can do Nicole's lodge tomorrow. What I need to do today, though, is my transformer and escoffier cooking. I remember you from YouTube. Oh, yeah. I wanted to say not necessarily, but rings a bell. Again, Nicole Rice is an angel. I mean, at least Nicole said that she lost a bunch of her angelic powers, cope, as she became more human. But Durin has voice lines where he says how much he loves flying. And in the Durin quest, he even meets was it in the Durin quest? I think it was Durin quest, or maybe some event. He met the Simulanka animals. This might have been in the Archon quest? Durin met the Simulanka animals, and they ask him, can you still fly? And he's like, oh yeah, I can fly. I fly all the time. I love it. It's my favorite activity. Bro. Just, if they don't want to make him fly, just make him say that he can't fly because his wings are too small and his body is too big. According to all known laws of aviation, Durin shouldn't be able to fly, and yet he says he can, but he can't because he doesn't. Where was I? I need this team. They always ask me to check his character. I mean, that's a bunch of people actually. A lot of people are here for the reviews, or especially like were here for the reviews in the past. Back when I had more viewers. Slightly here. Here we go. This should be good. Yeah, 2 notches at a time. That's what we want. A transformer, put in pine cones. I will run out of pine cones soon, actually. Only have a couple months left. Paizawa? If anything, now I know even less. Oh, that's a bunch of books. That's lovely. Books only. EXP books and talent books. Even a Nicole book. Value. Make sure to use your transformer. We can charge Skerg's Bears for the next time we fight the weekly bosses. Am I live on YouTube right now? I should be. Oops. Let me check. Because I don't actually have my YouTube stream open. I have the chat. I see the chat though. But yeah, looks like I am live. But yeah. Works just fine. Shoutouts to any YouTube viewers, if any exist. Oh my god, that's out of check-in rewards. I haven't opened my mail for 6 days. Or actually no, this is a web event. Wait, Nicole's Tea Party. Oh wait, I should be able to get some primos from this as well. I don't think I got all of them from like even just logging in. Yeah, logging for 3 days. I could have gotten still even more from these, but yeah, that's fine. Well, better than nothing. Here you are, okay. So that's that. Thank you for the reminder, Genshin Impact. With this little message. And let's do Genshin Doll. And while doing Genshin Doll, I will think if there is anything else I need to do right now. Have I hit 100 primos? Nope. I only got 20. I got 20 like 3 or 4 times in total. But never more than that. Polarm from Liue, Xiao, Xiangling, Hutao. Let's go Hutao. Missed. It's Xiao. Slots are rigged. Hoko? Hoko 見失ったときは高いところに行ってみるといい. When you lose your way, go to a high place and take a look. I can hear a character saying this. 見失ったときは高いところに行ってみるといい. Who says this? Shoot, it's like an exploration line. This is something that I definitely have heard in the past. A character who I use. Is this like Varka? No. No, it's not. He's too recent. This line must be old. I think it's a guy though. I think I can hear a male voice saying this. Who could this be? Who do I use? It wouldn't be Fleens. It's more energetic than Fleens. It's not Bennett, but I need to like do guesses to like. Shoot, it's a girl actually. It's not a guy. So my impression here actually failed. Shoot, I really think it's a guy, but it's not. guess we just need to hear this. Wait, so which girl do I use often? Chaska! It's gonna be Chaska, right? Okay, she's kinda like...
方向を見失った時
Her
は
voice is pretty masculine.
高いところに行ってみるといい。
That's why I knew that's a character I use often, and I knew it was like a deeper voice, but it's Chaska. Chaska has like a deeper voice for a girl. Okay, we got there. We got there when I heard it. This looks like the cryo symbol with 2 up arrows. Is it like Kaya? This is probably not the cryo symbol. It's a flower thingy. Is this Chiori? No. Who has this flower? Albedo? Oops. Nice. I was close with the Chiori as well. Judge. Novilet. No! Pyro! Yanfei? Psh, come on, that was so scuffed. Everybody guesses Novilet first here. Knew it has to be an emo. Yeah, that's why I clicked Varka first. Feixiao. Wind character from way below 2.5, but not 1.0 because this boss is 1.2. So it's 1.2 or later, wind character. It's between 1.2 and 1.5 actually. Probably Blade, right? Blade was 1.2. Nice, nice deduction skills. I had all the information I needed. Whoa! Hanabi is the first word. So do we just guess sparkle without reading everything? Nice. Because the third word is sparkle.
I'm not one with many.
Oh.
花火は秋っぽいからずっと同じ夢とか持ってられないんだ。最近の夢は天才クラブに入ること。そう、天才を演じたいの。
She's thinking how she dreamt of joining the geniuses.
ごく試してみたい。誰か花火を応援してくれる人はいないかな。
Is this the Herta? No, or is this March? This might be March Hunt. Or regular March. I'm gonna go March Hunt. Shoot. Regular March? Regular March, okay. Oops. Khan? That's links. Easy. English voice you. English voices in Star are pretty good on average, actually. I feel like in Genshin they are pretty scuffed on average. In Star they're usually decent. Okay, Fire Raptor. Nice. And his name is... Banyue! I couldn't remember at first. Like anime English, but you prefer to play Genshin English? It's pretty much an anime though. Pretty strange. Strange set of preferences. To be honest. Realistically, Kinich, Mizuki, Yahoda, and Jibayu could have normally cast their mental burst repeatedly in rapid succession. Oh, they already fixed it! We didn't get to abuse the bug. You don't need to abuse the bug to destroy the boss with Flins though. Wait, is Flins even on the list? Realistically, Gaming, Kinich, Mizuki, Yahoda, Jibai. Oh, they fixed the issue with Flins a day earlier. Okay, and then with the others. You could use your best. You could use your burst over and over. There was some weird interaction with the shield because Tulpa when Tulpa sets up his shield, the fearless and dire Tulpa in Stygian. When the shield goes up, you get all your bursts. Like you get full energy and cooldown reset on your burst. And by like standing in a specific spot, when the tulpa was transforming, it was very precise though. If you buried exactly at the right time and stood at the exact right spot, you could just spam your burst over and over, and the cooldown and cost would get refunded every time. And I think people were saying that the setup is different for Fearless and Dire. Like it worked on both, but it works differently. But yeah, like if you have fleens, you do not need any bugs to clear Dire. Oh, fleens in FA, yeah. Fleens in FA Chevrus Shangling. Or fleens in FA Chevrus Durin. Full C0. It says R0 plus, so probably like standard 5-star I imagine. Maybe like Jadewing Spear. But yeah. Fleens destroys the Tulpa, even on Dire. Like 2 cost Dire clear versus Tulpa. So you don't need any bugs for that. Same with like Jibai. Apparently she also had a bug. She clears even easier. With a triple Geo and a Diona for the little Tulpas. No need for Columbina even, because you already have the Hydro. The characters finally get unleashed versus the Tulpa. And Columbina is still a fine bring, because she gives good buffs, but now she's not the only option. Because she's like by far the best Hydro option to play in these teams. When it just comes to buffing strength overall, there are other options. Just normally you cannot fit them in the team. And the coolest thing is Overload Fleens for sure. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to try Overload Fleens against the Tulpa. And then Zibai versus the... Because versus the Wolf we do Durin, Nicole, Varka. And Prune. But I need to level them up, so we will wait with the Wolf. The Wolf will come last. Versus the Tulpa we will do Overload Fleens, and then versus this guy, probably Zibai. His electro damage can get that high? Whose? Electro damage. And whose damage and how high? But yeah, there is a C0 R0 Zibai, Iluga, Columbina, Yanfei. But R0 plus Bina? What does this mean in this case? I mean, Fleens is the best electro DPS, so I'm not sure what do you mean by that high, but yeah. Nobody deals more electro damage than Fleens. What I'm curious about is what do they play on Columbina? Because it said R0 plus. Oh, Sack Jade, that's why. Okay, sure. We have Sack Jade. The attack and shred. The attack buff from Chevrus works, and the shred from Chevrus works. The damage bonus doesn't for the lunar damage. And you can only deal lunar damage versus a boss if you need Hydro up, right? You need Hydro up with Fleens. So normally you have to play Hydro character, and that means you cannot play Chevrus, because Chevrus requires only Pyro and Electro. But this boss is already wet. The boss is already Hydro, so you don't need to bring Hydro. So you can bring a full Electro Pyro team with Chevrus. And yeah, even if you don't get the 60% damage bonus from Chevrus C6, she's still one of the best buffers in the game. So yeah, tomorrow we have the Little Witch's Dictionary. We have the Nicole quest. We have the rhythm game. We have Stygian. Yeah, a lot to do. A lot to do. I especially want to play the rhythm game more. Oh yeah, I don't need to have the Omni Ubiquity on my 4th slot anymore. Because now the net has been replaced by Linnea if I want to catch an animal ever. Which gadget should I have here then? The wood one. The Boon of the Elder Tree, let's go. I really wish the dispensary would just have like a toggle on it. Kinda like this, right? You can activate it or deactivate it. Same with the fishing line stabilizer and yeah, the special analysis zoom lens. Imagine you had to wear the line stabilizer to make fishing easier. Incredibly scuffed. So, I really wish the sea dispensary would just have a toggle somewhere here that would auto-collect seeds whenever you grab anything. Because it's pretty sad that I have to walk around with this all the time. I could have the red feather fan equipped at all times, use it more often. Spam the compass even more often. Or maybe even use the food gadget. Okay. We have some resin. I could go spend 20 resin, but no need. Oh yeah, one thing I do need to do though is a quick visit to Miliastra for the daily task. The incredibly engaging gameplay of loading into a stage and exiting immediately. Why do I even do this? What do I even do this for? I'm sick in the head. That's the only like possible explanation. I have 2 AFK farm stages favorited. And not even for the EXP. Okay, so thank you already very much for watching, but this will be it for the stream for the day. I do ever stream every day, almost every day, at 8 PM CEST, which is 3 hours before now. I do not stream on Thursdays, however. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be playing some Genshin again. Then Monday, Tuesday will be Star Rail, new patch. I'm actually very excited for both the story and Blade. It will be a banger of a patch, probably, hopefully. And we're getting 2 events? 2 events in a Star Rail patch? Incredible, incredible. Normally we only get 1 per patch. So, oh yeah, wait, let me find somebody to raid. Let's go here. So, you can join the Discord server to get stream notifications and the like. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye!